Hi, my name is Jordan Keating, and this is my MIT 822 Module 5 presentation on cognitive load theory. Cognitive load theory suggests that effective instructional material facilitates learning by directing cognitive resources toward activities that are relevant to learning rather than toward preliminaries to learning. And when presentation of corresponding visual and auditory material is simultaneous, there is no need to hold one representation in working memory until the other is presented. Depending on what is presented, we may be directing our attention on things that are not relevant. This is something we need to consider when presenting materials to students or providing them resources to view. Here I have some examples. We have lots of animation going on to start. We have a diagram, we have 2 bullet points with information, and then provided a video as well. This is cognitive overload. As the audience or the student, my cognitive resources were directed first of all on trying to figure out where all of that stuff was going to end up with the animation, and now I don't know what's most important here. I have different colors, I have audio and visual here in the left corner. I have all of this information in the top right, so this isn't a great example of too much. Rather than the audience focusing on the various points made within the slide, their attention is being divided among many different elements. Their cognitive resources, are thinking about the various elements and determining which to follow rather than actually comprehending the information. A great example of too much. Here would be another example of a slide and an example of what we are likely to do with something like this. We all have probably been guilty of this, is providing such like a great graphic here in the middle and then the presenter narrating over top of this the entire time. So me talking over this slide as I present all of this information to my audience. The reason that that's bad is in that previous slide, the diagram presented had extensive information. The audience doesn't have time or the available resources to process the information when the narrator is providing other information. This is another example of visual and auditory resources being presented simultaneously. When this is happening, our cognitive load, we can't handle that cognitive load, so our audience is not getting out of it what we're wanting them to. Things that could help: breaking up information into small chunks, provide only one type of sensory input at a time. So I'm only providing the video, or I'm only talking, or I am only giving them time to look at the diagram. Divide the content so that it is visually appealing to the audience. Here are my ISTE standards that go along with my presentation, and then here are my references. Thank you for watching.